Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with another Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time around I'm going to be talking to you about the debut demo from the band Clairvoyance. Simply entitled Demo 2020, or if you want, you could even consider this a self titled release. And if you are not familiar with this band, they are a death metal band based out of Warsaw, Poland, that formed back in 2019. Featuring, and I am not going to try to pronounce the last names here, so I'm just going to do first names only. Jasiek on bass, Adrian on drums, Dennis on guitars, Masiek on vocals, and Latbek on guitars. I had a tough enough time with the first name, so the last names really would have tripped me up. Uh, as I said, this is their debut demo. It is 3 tracks, clocks in just over 10 minutes in length. And the demo starts out with a sound that's just straight out of a sci-fi movie to me. Maybe even kind of like maybe the TARDIS from Doctor Who. And then just bam, you're hit with the blast beats and the heavy and fast guitars. And the guitars on here are just really heavy in tone, playing a nice mix of heavy chugs with faster picked riffs, and even have a bit of a doom death vibe at times. That's how slow they get. Track 1, Pointless Rebirth, has some riffs that sound a little bit like Cannibal Corpse, even to me. It's fast, and they're fast, aggressive, goes for the throat, but also slows down to really pummel you with those slow, chuggy riffs. A good example is track 2, Broken Shackles. It has this really crazy solo that leads to a really slow, headbangable riff, and I absolutely loved it. The bass isn't too high in the mix, but it does come through at times, and it can be heard plunking away with this nice, heavy, thick tone. So it's not overly buried in the mix, but it's a lot lower than what I would normally like to hear. But, that's just me. The vocals are a real heavy, kind of rumbling growl slash roar. Very badass sounding. I really dug his vocals a lot on here. Track 3, Abyss, is very aptly titled, I have to say, because towards the end, it fades out with this real heavy riff with a kind of higher pitched one played in the background, and it just gets quieter and quieter, as if you're just slowly sinking into the abyss before it ends. And I thought that was the perfect way to end not only that song, but this demo as well, because you went through all this chaos, and then you just slowly sink into the abyss, into the quiet and the darkness, and just bam, done. Overall, this is just an absolutely vicious demo with a dirty and gritty atmosphere to it that just really pummels you from the start and doesn't really show any mercy up until the end of that last song. And yeah, it gets a solid 9 out of 10 from me. Go check out Clairvoyance. I will leave a link down below so you can check this out for yourself. Hopefully, you can find copies. I know this was put out through Caligari Records, so they might actually have some copies left. I will leave a link down below if I can, if they actually have some left. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.